This man, who wants to live in harmony with nature, begins building a self-sufficient cabin in Water of the Rock, Tennessee. By combining his passion for craftsmanship with his love of nature, he will lay the foundations for a sustainable and independent life here. The rugged terrain of the chosen land makes the construction process quite challenging. Therefore, the man comes up with creative solutions to overcome the problems he encounters. He constructs the cabin's walls using natural wooden planks. He processes the wood using a traditional burning technique called shosugi-ban, which makes the wood more resistant to external elements. It also gives the planks a dark and striking look, making the exterior of the cabin more aesthetically pleasing. When joining wooden pieces, he doesn't just use traditional interlocking methods. He reinforces the connection points with screws and strong adhesives to make the structure more robust. Due to the extremely steep roof and the structure's elevated position above the ground, he handles the materials with great care and places each piece in its proper position with control. Once the main frame is complete, the man creates the underlayment layer by placing wooden planks side by side to ensure the roof has a solid base. Next, the man applies insulation material to the surface to prevent the roof from leaking air and water. He then installs metal sheets to create the roof's exterior cladding. At this stage, the man begins to create the attic of the cabin, which is essentially the second floor living area. By installing the supporting beams and floor structure in the upper section, he transforms the empty space under the roof into a usable upper floor. He goes inside the shed and begins preparing the area where the stove will be placed. To prevent the heat from damaging the wooden surfaces, he mounts fire-resistant cement boards behind the stove. He also pours concrete onto the floor of the area he prepared for the stove. Interestingly, the charring process also makes the wood more fire-resistant by eliminating its most flammable components. This stone surface makes the area more resistant to heat, while giving the cabin's interior a natural and decorative look. Unlike mass-produced structures, almost every part of this cabin was shaped by the man's own labor. The handcrafted details show that he was directly involved in every stage of the construction, giving the structure its unique character. He places the wooden floorboards side by side, adjusting their measurements and securing each piece neatly. Given the cabin's small footprint, the plumbing in this area is likely compact and strategically placed to minimize pipe runs. After this, he starts with the construction of an exterior platform adjacent to the cabin. The construction of the room's walls showcased traditional woodworking techniques blended with practical modern methods. After this, the construction will move to the installation of key support beams, which provide the framework for the ceiling and roof. These handcrafted processes highlight the natural grain and unique surface variations of the wood. This gives the cabin a more natural and distinctive look. The protective layer the man applied at this stage prevents water from seeping into the wooden structure, especially during heavy rainfall. In this small cubicle is where the bathroom will be located, which, although small, will have all the amenities. The man uses wooden furniture in the bathroom to maintain a natural and rustic look. The first line of defense against moisture in the bathroom is the vapor-proofed floor. After pre-positioning the drain, the area around it is shaped with cement, creating a solid and functional space for proper water drainage. Unlike wood or drywall, metal does not absorb water, eliminating concerns about warping, swelling, or rot. The man cuts wooden panels and boards to size to cover the exposed perimeter of the foundation. Then, he carefully fixes these parts to the skeleton around the foundation, making the lower part of the building more sheltered and orderly. And now, as the final details are being polished, we can see how this project has the life we expected. But if there is something that stands out, it is this that we are about to see, since all the water that falls is used. The rainwater collection system is a brilliant solution, tailored to the needs of off-grid living. The design features a seamless integration of the house's sloped roofing structure and gutter system. After months of hard work, the man completes this self-sufficient cabin in nature. With handcrafted wooden details, a stove and chimney system, a functional kitchen, a small bathroom, an attic, and a rainwater harvesting system, the structure is now fully habitable. The result is more than just a cabin. It's a sustainable and independent living space in harmony with nature. The link to the YouTube channel of the man who completed this impressive project is in the description. You can visit his channel to watch more construction videos.